What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol ANY for Sphere 3D Corp. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame. On the right-hand side, we have the 30-minute intraday time frame. This will be more of an update since we have covered this one in recent history here, and obviously the new development was this move to the upside, punctuated by really strong volume down below. So the first thing to make note is that we did move higher than our prior pivot high at $6.58. However, we were not actually able to close above that level there. So it would have been more bullish if we closed above, but I'm certainly not discounting the fact that there was a really impressive rally today. So let's jump into the 30-minute perspective and kind of judge this price action through the lens of our Fibonacci tool. So going from low of the move up to the high of the move, you can see the 38.2, the first blue line right here, it was violated, but our 50% did hold and gave us this sort of little afternoon bounce to the upside. But towards the end of the day, once again, a pullback, it did hold the 61.8. You can see that our lower wick came right into it at 614. Very cool how these things work. So basically not the worst close in the world, but it also wasn't the strongest for a couple of reasons, right? Clearly we closed under the 50% mark. We tested the 61.8. It would have been much more bullish here if it never even violated or got out of the 38.2 consolidation range. So those are my first sort of inclinations here. If we are going to see bullish continuation in this name, I would argue the 61.8 has to hold now going forward at 614. So if I were you, I would be watching this area here very closely. As long as we can remain above that level, we'll get rid of the fibs here. If we can remain above 613, fine. I would say that you could look for a long-sided trade up to about 714, and then a breakout would ensue up and over 768, of course, the high of the day from today's trading session. So what that might look like would be some patience in between here. If you're someone who, again, is probably more risk averse, you wouldn't just jump in long. Patience, and then if we do something like this, form a bull flag intraday just below our 714. You're looking for the breakout to carry us up towards 766 and then monitoring for continuation into blue sky territories. That would probably be how I would decide to play this if I was going to watch it into the remainder of the week. If we break down underneath 613, looking left here, there's not a whole lot of candle structure. Maybe there's a bump in the road here just simply because we had a prior upper wick, a prior high, as well as a prior low close to that 565 mark. But really, it's probably back down towards 475 if this is a larger failed breakout. And again, I'm not calling for that. I'm just simply saying if 613 starts to get violated to the downside, it's not looking so hot here. This could just be a fake break to the upside. If we scrunch this chart up, what you can see from prior history, if I just turn this on to auto, is that it has a history of actually doing this, right? You see a large spike, it kind of comes back down to reality, large spike, it comes down, so on and so forth. I'm not saying, again, that it has to do that, but what I am saying is I would probably just duck and cover, not want to get involved to the long side if we give up 613, wait for the dust to settle, and maybe reevaluate for a new long trade if we get back down into maybe this top of the breakout point around 475, right? In that case, you're looking for daily hammers to print around here, indecision dojis to print, basically anything that would make you question, is this pullback coming to an end? Can we flip long over the highs and start to get into some of these upside targets, which we have just outlined in today's video? So if you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, enjoyed the perspective, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.